Over the last 30 years, we've guided hundreds of business owners and professionals through retirement. And the biggest regret that I see is that they tell us they've waited too long to enjoy what they've built. Too many people get trapped in just one more year thinking. But the happiest, most fulfilled retirees, they beat that thinking because they stopped doing 9 very specific things. Some of these are obvious once you hear them. One of them, number 7, challenges everything that most people believe about supporting their families. But it might be the most important thing that we share with clients. My name is McCLURE, and for the last 30 years, I've helped people make smart decisions as it relates to retirement. If you've ever wondered whether you're working longer than you need to, this video is really for you. So the first thing they stop doing is they stop treating time like it's unlimited. Your health declines typically faster than your wealth grows. A client who sold his manufacturing business told me, "You know, Chris, I spent 5 years building my wealth further than I needed to, and now I can't golf anymore because of my back." You see, at some point, more wealth, it can't buy back your mobility. Business owners and folks that retire early and are the happiest understand this trade-off. Number 2 is they stop moving the financial finish line. We see this constantly with successful families. First, it's reaching a certain savings goal. Then it becomes a higher target, and then an even higher one. A couple came to us recently that had substantial savings, and they were asking, is this enough? When we showed them they could live comfortably for the rest of their lives without ever touching their principal, they realized they'd been chasing a number that really didn't mean anything anymore. And the fact is if your plan shows that you can live exactly how you want for the rest of your life, you don't need to keep accumulating. And at some point, you're not building security, you're just keeping score. Number 3, they stop letting stress destroy their health and their relationships. One client of mine named Sarah, she was a doctor and had built a successful dental practice over the last 20 years or so. Her stress was destroying her sleep. It was hard on her marriage and her relationship with her kids. And she told me, you know, I'm making good money, but I'm spending more on therapy and stress management than I ever imagined, and this just doesn't make sense anymore. And so trading your physical and mental health for marginal wealth increases really is the worst possible return. And you know, if this resonates with you, why don't you just hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one? The 4th thing is that they stop trying to control things that they can't control. See, successful people become successful by controlling outcomes, but markets, inflation, and politics, they don't really care about our control issues. We worked with someone recently who checked his portfolio 6 times a day during market volatility. He had achieved pretty successful financial life and was losing sleep over fluctuations that wouldn't change his lifestyle at all. You know, Mark Twain was right. He said, I've had a lot of worries in my life, and most of them, they actually never happened. You can't control market returns, but you can control your spending, you can control your tax strategy, and how much financial news you consume. The families who sleep well at night, they focus their energy on where they actually have influence. Number 5 is that they stop tolerating energy vampires. And this one's kind of uncomfortable, but it's really necessary. You see, successful people, they attract others who want something from them. They want your time, they want your money, they want your advice, or really just someone to complain to. And a business owner who recently sold his company told me, you know, I finally realized that some relationships were costing me my peace of mind. I had to choose between their drama and my happiness. Sometimes it's family, sometimes it's longtime friends who resent your success. Really, either way, you can't carry other people's negativity every single day and expect to enjoy your own retirement. Number 6 is they stop spending money that doesn't reflect their values. You see, when you have wealth, you can afford most things, but that doesn't mean you should buy everything. We actually do a values exercise with every client, and a couple we talked to recently realized they were spending significant money on a country club they only visited twice a year. At the same time, they felt like they didn't have enough money to travel. So when you're clear on what really matters to you, spending decisions become easier, and usually they're a lot more satisfying. Now, this is the tough one. This is number 7. Most successful families, they stop financially enabling adult children, and it gets a lot of pushback. But the fact is, your retirement security comes before your kids' comfort. We see parents delay retirement and keep delaying to keep funding adult children's lifestyles. One couple was providing substantial annual support to their son while postponing their own retirement to be safe. Now, I know this is difficult, but your kids have decades of earning potential and you don't. They can recover from financial mistakes, but your timeline might be different. And the most successful families we work with are generous but strategic. They help with genuine emergencies and major life events, but they don't fund lifestyle choices that prevent them from enjoying their own success. Number 8 is they stop performing for an audience that isn't watching. You see, when you're building wealth, when you're creating your lifestyle, image often matters more for business reasons than in reality. And so when you've already built it, performing for others becomes exhausting. One client recently told me, I realized I was staying in a job I didn't enjoy to maintain a lifestyle that impressed people I didn't like. You see, your retirement years, they give you permission to stop performing. It's like the person who wants to teach part-time, or the business owner who'd rather consult than manage, or the accomplished person who wants to pursue something more creative like art or music. Most people aren't thinking about you anyway, and the ones who matter will support your choices. And then lastly is that they stop living in the rearview mirror. The most destructive habit is replaying past financial decisions. If only I'd sold the business 2 years earlier. I should have taken more risks 9 years ago. We should have made different investment choices. Here's what we know from working with hundreds of families. Dwelling on the past decisions, it steals your energy. And it steals your energy from future opportunities. You see, you made the best decisions you could with the information you had at the time, and your best years aren't necessarily behind you. They're still ahead if you stop looking backwards. And the real secret that the happiest retirees aren't chasing more wealth, they aren't chasing more activities, they're actually intentionally removing what doesn't serve them anymore. They understand something that most people miss. Once you've won the financial game, the goal isn't to keep winning, it's to enjoy the victory. We actually specialize in working with business owners and successful families who want retirement planning that matches the sophistication of what they've already achieved. If you're ready to stop building and start living, go ahead and click on the link below and maybe we can chat sometime. I really do love making these videos. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.